day, everyone, and this is Jeric Parages, BS MET-3, and I will present to you the tropical storm Maggie, or known as Agaton, here in Philippines. So for this presentation, the first topic that we will tackle is about the development, the birth of this specific tropical storm in the Pacific Ocean, as well as its dissipation in the Philippine area of responsibility. And number two is the preparation of the government as well as the non-government agencies for this event or this storm. And the third one would be the impact, the whole impact of the storm, as well as its effects on the lives of the Filipino community, especially for the communities in the Visayas. And number four would be the aftermath, the events after the storm, and how our Filipino people tried to get up again and do their everyday life. So for the development, as you can see on the image on the slide, this image depicts the development or the whole lifespan of the typhoon Agaton or tropical storm Maggie, where the first tracked it was first tracked as a disturbance in 8 a.m. Philippine Standard Time on March 30, 2022. So it entered the Philippine area of responsibility at 8 p.m. on the 8th of April 2022. So as you can see on the image, in the 9th of April, it was in the far from the Pacific Ocean, and then it later developed a tropical storm on the 10th of April, which moved to the western Visayas and then struck the Leyte and the whole Leyte and Samar Island or province for at least 5 to 7 days. So it developed into a tropical depression on the 8th of or 10 p.m. of April 2022, and it weakened into a remnant low at 12 UTC on the 12th of April 2022. So as you can see on the image, the formation as well as the track of Agaton is more like a quasi-stationary, meaning it did not um, move a lot, especially as it stayed on the Leyte and Samar province in about a day. And then it exit the bar at 12 UTC on the 12th of April 2022. As for the highest 24-hour rainfall, Baybay City experienced the torrential rainfall of about 536.2 millimeters on the 10th of April 2022, and it was then Mambusaw Capiz, which suffered 338.8 millimeters in the 11th of April 2022, which caused landslide as well as floods in these specific places. And for Giwan, Eastern Samar, they experienced 207.8 millimeters of rainfall on the 9th of April 2022. And as you can see on the GIF in this slide, so it is our model output for our numerical weather prediction subject. And as you can see, in the with these rain bands, the red ones depicts the highest amount of rainfall in the whole province of Leyte. And as you can see, the spatial area that this specific tropical storm, it is very broad, which affects the whole Visayas. And for the tropical cyclone updates, the first issuance is about 4 a.m. of the 9th of April 2022. And then the last issuance was 4 p.m. on the 30th of April 2022. And for tropical cyclone advisories, for the first issuance is none, as well as the last issuance is none. And then for tropical cyclone bulletins, the first issuance is the 5th at 5 a.m. of the 9th of April 2022, as well as 11 p.m. on the 12th of April 2022. And for tropical cyclone warnings for shipping, the first issuance was 5 a.m. on the 9th of April 2022 when Pag-asa raised signal number one in the whole province of western parts of the Philippines. So as you can see here, signal number one was raised on Eastern Samar, Siargao, Bucas Grande, and the Nagat Islands of Mindanao. And signal number two was um, raised and expanded its bubble of areas under signal number one. It comprises of the whole Leyte and Samar Island, as well as Iloilo and Cebu or Northern Cebu places. And for the preparations, the local government of regions 6, 7, and 8 announced the suspension of classes for all levels, and then evacuation of residents on the river water basin was also raised as it is very are the for the places that are very prone to um, floods. And also, private companies such as Globe and PLDT helped initially for those people who wanted to charge their phones, and also they have a booth for calling the specific communities in the specific communities in the Western Visayas. And then the preparation of initial fund of 39 million was also raised by DSWD, 13.9 of which would be for the food or relief operations, and then the other is for non-food necessities, which be helpful for the or after the destruction of the tropical storm Agaton. And for its impacts, as you can see here, are the three landslides that was experienced by our fellow Filipino people, especially in Barangay Pilar, Abuyog, Leyte, Barangay Cantagnos, Baybay, Leyte, as well as in Barangay Bunga, Baybay, Leyte. Persistent heavy rains, flash flooding, and strong winds led to the widespread floods and landslides across the two regions. And then these are the barangays which experienced this massive landslide, which claimed many lives. And then for for the impacts, the NDRRMC reported 2,298,780 affected people, 886,822 of which were displaced from their homes. And it is also important to note that the places that struck by Typhoon Agaton was also struck by Typhoon Odette um, of last December 2021. The agency also reported a total of 224 deaths, 132 left missing, and 8 injured as of April 29, 2022. Besides, the NDRMC also estimated at least 2.27 billion or $43.7 million in damages due to MEGI. So it comprises of the infrastructures and then home damages and also damages for the agricultural sector. And in the aftermath, searches of for survivors by local government units began by April 12 for areas hit by landslide. However, when the government do the search for survivors, it was very difficult since the soil is still very prone to another landslide. And also, not only in the landslide prone areas, the Philippine Coast Guard and also the Red Cross are also doing the search and rescue operation in the ocean for many, which recorded many deaths recorded by the department, and also private individuals and organizations also began donation drives for the affected areas. So for the donation drives, it was very rampant for this specific um, event. It is because the government um, did not let the local government do their use their fund, especially that when tropical storm Agaton hit Leyte, it was the election period, but then the government let the office of the vice president as well as the DSWD to do its work so that they can give relief operation to the people in Western Visayas. And then volunteer organizations began relief operation also with some donation drives. And that is the end of my presentation. And I hope it is informative. And thank you.